A flood emergency hits Kentucky.
That's my sister's home behind you. That's totally destroyed. My aunt's home right here. That's pretty much gone as well.
After a trail of destruction is left by a tornado, migrant smugglers are getting brazen.
At the time, it was our agencies that came together to effect essentially a rescue of those people.
As Border Patrol have a shootout on the southern border. And South Floridians are getting in on the action.
Being able to be part of that community is what really brings me here.
As locals got a chance to dive into the world of comics. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Amanda Gray.
And I'm Kenya Cardone. Today is Thursday, July 20th of 2023.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
Catastrophic heat just keeps on coming as Miami-Dade commissioners set new safety standards for outdoor workers while the rest of the country recover from deadly storms. Kentucky is one state facing the brunt of the bad weather ravaging the country.
As Caplin's Leanne Abu-Tarbush reports, catastrophic conditions are causing a state of emergency.
Severe weather is getting out of control as catastrophic floods trigger a state of emergency in Kentucky, and relentless heat waves scorch cities across the country, affecting millions. A reckless tornado tears through North Carolina on Wednesday afternoon, leaving a trail of destruction and reducing homes to rubble.
Well, that's my sister's home behind you. That's totally destroyed. My aunt's home right here. That's pretty much gone as well.
And Kentucky is underwater as catastrophic floods trigger emergency in Mayfield following the EF4 tornado's deadly impact from 2021.
Moments ago, I declared a state of emergency due to the impacts from severe weather.
In Pennsylvania, rescue efforts persist as authorities search for two missing children after flash floods tragically claimed their mother's life.
We ask that everybody stay away from the flood zone.
And with over 70 million people sweltering under heat alerts, cities like Phoenix and El Paso face relentless temperatures surpassing 100 degrees.
It's like being in the kitchen on Thanksgiving with all the ovens and the stoves going.
Here in South Florida, Miami-Dade is taking steps to protect outdoor workers during nearly a 40-day heat wave. While controlling the weather remains beyond our reach, we can protect ourselves from extreme heat through vital precautions. In the control room, I'm Leanne Abu-Tarbush reporting for Caplin News.
As temperatures continue to skyrocket this summer, your body isn't the only thing you need to keep cool. As Caplin's Carlos Carrillo reports, these hot record highs can have a damaging effect on your car too.
The big fan keeps the mechanics cool as they repair cars conked out during the hot weather. The biggest fear, an engine that needs to be replaced like this one. The owner didn't realize the radiator was leaking.
If you don't pull over when it starts showing signs of being hot, it doesn't take very long at all, and it's going to end up causing serious, irreversible damage to the engine.
Pheasant says check your gauges as they will tell you if the temperature outside is taking a toll under the hood. Make sure your car has sufficient coolant.
3 to 5 years is a lifespan for a battery. This battery here, you can tell.
The heat can really put stress on your battery, so much so it may need to be replaced when the winter comes around.
Typically a battery goes bad in the summertime with all of the heat, and what happens is the battery will boil. It creates a gas that comes out of there which actually looks like a liquid on the surface of the battery, and then the battery becomes evident in the wintertime that it's bad.
With an air conditioner inside the cab, check the cabin air filter. This is what a clean one looks like. This is what a filter looks like after condensation works on it. Pheasant says mold spores can develop, especially as you run the air conditioner. You may be breathing in more than just air. Simple hot weather precautions taken now will help keep your car out of the mechanic shop or stranded on the side of the road in uncomfortable heat. Caplin News, Carlos Carrillo.
Trouble caught on camera at the southern border. As Caplin's Juliana Restrepo reports, migrant smugglers and border agents get into a shootout.
Show me your head!
Babe.
No, show me your head! Both hands out the window! Both hands out the window! Show me your head!
This is what deputies were yelling moments before they exchanged gunfire with a driver in Las Cruces on Sunday. Authorities say the man led deputies on a chase onto Del Rey Boulevard and Settlers Pass when the driver opened fire on them. Doña Ana County Sheriff Kim Stewart says that 2 police units noticed a truck pulling an open trailer with a blown-out tire near a Circle K and attempted to stop it. The driver did not stop as sparks are seen flying from one of the tires.
These speeds that this driver is reaching now, between here and where the stop is made, he's reaching up to 70 miles an hour. And it's remarkable, frankly, that rim held up as long as it did.
Dash cam footage shows the moment the truck stops. Stewart says Border Patrol notified deputies that people were hiding under traffic barrels housed inside the open trailer. In this dash cam footage, you can see one of the barrels move and a head peeking out from inside. The driver can also be heard saying he has a gun and threatened to kill himself.
He said he's got a gun. Show me your hand! Show me your hand!
So the driver isn't being compliant, but the people in the bed are raising their hands.
Stewart says the Las Cruces Police and Doña Ana County Sheriff's deputies tried to get the people inside the trailer to safety. She says 9 minutes after the truck stopped, the sheriff says the suspect fired at least 1 round. She says officers fired back, injuring the driver. The man driving the truck was taken to an area hospital where he later died. Another woman was injured and also taken to the hospital and was released that same night.
At the time, it was our agencies that came together to effect essentially a rescue of those people in the trailer. There were 13.
The sheriff's office says the incident is still under investigation. They could not confirm why those 13 people were inside the trailer, but said Border Patrol is looking into the matter.
A controversial set of Black history standards is in place this morning after a meeting of Florida's Board of Education. Yesterday's meeting in Orlando featured a remote appearance by NAACP President Derek Johnson. The new K-12 standards include teaching not just about violence against African Americans, but also violence by African Americans. The standards also include teaching that slaves developed skills that in some cases could be used for their personal benefit.
This morning, a new case of malaria has been reported in Sarasota County. It had been 20 years since the United States saw the serious and sometimes deadly disease be locally transmitted. This recent case marks the 8th malaria case in the country this year alone, with 7 of them being in the state of Florida. Although the number may be low, the Florida Health Department has advised residents to use bug spray and wear long sleeves and pants when going outside.
$800,000 this morning for a Broward County family after a jury makes a decision in a Chicken McNugget burn lawsuit. A juror yesterday found that franchisee acted improperly in the August 2019 incident. The family was seeking $15 million for the burn injuries the 4-year-old girl sustained. The child's mother said she was happy with the jury's verdict. Meanwhile, McDonald's attorneys declined to speak outside the courtroom.
New this morning, we're learning a winning Powerball ticket has been drawn in California. The winning numbers were 7, 10, 11, 13, 24, and the Powerball was 24. The person holding the ticket matched all 6 numbers in last night's drawing. The jackpot is worth an estimated $1.08 billion with a cash value of $558 million. Not to worry though, you still have a chance to get lucky. Mega Millions jackpot is sitting at $720 million, and the next drawing is this Friday night.
The Marlins try to pull one back in St. Louis as the Cardinal series comes to a close.
That's still ahead, and so is the story.
We all have an inner, nerd or geek. We all get excited about something, either whether it's from your childhood or all the way into your adulthood. There's something for everyone at a comic expo.
Fantasy fans of all ages come together in South Florida. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator is the velocity accompanying the fellow's rudder, as in a boat. Unless there is movement or action, the planned direction is of little consequence. We encourage the creative ideas into action, and from the experience of doing, we critically assess the feedback, adjust, and set out to rediscover the potentialities of an entrepreneurial mindset.
Stem is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Comic fans get to live out their fantasies as a local comic fair brings some more summer fun. Comic fans of all ages had a chance to connect in South Florida.
As Caplin's Rafael Hernandez reports, a local comic expo brings the latest in sci-fi worlds.
Comic-Con, WonderCon, SuperCon, these massive events draw people from all over to celebrate fandom and pop culture. And here in the Miramar Cultural Center, the city's own Comic Expo keeps that celebration going.
The Miramar Comic Expo is an annual event that brings superfans in the community together under one roof, giving them a chance to pick up a new comic book, show off their cosplay skills, or watch events on the theater stage.
Miami has a huge market at their huge comic expo, Comic-Con. So we wanted to do something smaller scale because we don't have maybe the facilities of that, but we have a beautiful facility here with the theater, a banquet hall, the outdoor space, the plaza.
The expo had no shortage of superheroes, but its real power was bringing a community together.
Being able to be part of that community is what really brings me here.
All the fun, all the families, all like everything that just brings out cosplay.
We all have an inner, nerd or geek. We all get excited about something, either whether it's from your childhood or all the way into your adulthood. There's something for everyone at a comic expo because it can be an anime like Dragon Ball Z, or Pokemon, or maybe they're into Marvel, or they're into superheroes. There's something out there for everybody, and it's something fun for the kids to come out and do with their friends and their families.
Whether you're a die-hard comic book wizard or a casual fan, the Miramar Comic Expo will no doubt have something for you to marvel at. For Caplin News, this is Rafael Hernandez.
The Miami Marlins falling short yet again. Their losing streak now at 5 games after Wednesday night's match against the Cardinals. Sandy Alcantara on the mound, recording 7 strikeouts. Brian De La Cruz added a home run, but it was not enough for the Fish. The final score was Marlins 4, Cardinals 6. The Marlins will look to bounce back Friday against the Colorado Rockies. You're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
See us dream. See us remember. See us protest.
You matter. Your feelings matter. Your identity matters. Everything about who you are matters.
See us fight back. See us rebuild. See us shatter stereotypes. See us inspire. See us united. See us now.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. That's 1 in 5 daughters, sons, neighbors, and classmates who don't know where their next meal is coming from. Yet billions of pounds of good food go to waste every year. It's time we do something about it. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide meals to millions of kids and families in need. Visit feedingamerica.org to help them feed even more. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Well, that's all the time that we have for Newsbreak. I'm Kenya Cardone.
I'm Amanda Gray. Get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.